Recording to cloud. Hi everyone, this is Sophie Cerny. I'm here with Haris Omanovic and we are talking today about the 10 tools how to stop your creation. Haris, do you want to say something? Who are you? I heard you are a famous facilitator in Bosnia, living in Slovenia, is that right?
I'm famous facilitator everywhere in the world more than in my countries. Like everybody else. So I'm at the moment in Slovenia. You can look at it. This is real. It's not the photo. This is real. This is really real. Look. So I'm in Slovenia.
Good. It's not a fake background.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
It's real. Look, this is in front of me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So we have this conversation today. It's 10 tools to stop creation. And we would like to talk more, like to open more awareness how people are stopping creation, because this is like how I see it, main thing what people are doing. For me, creation is the easiest. Creation is some kind of when you just allow yourself to be alive, you allow yourself to enjoy life, you allow yourself to be, and everything is working by itself. So somehow creation is the easiest thing. And then I'm watching people all the time how they can't create and how they are wondering how you can create so much. So this is why we have this title today, and we find it together with Sophie. So we can talk about many things. What would you like to talk about, Sophie?
I want to start with one tool.
Okay.
Yes, I think one tool is that everyone tries to be perfect. So how often in our life are we not starting with something because it's not perfect from the beginning, or we have point of views about it, how it should be, and it should be perfect. So I think this is one part. This is one tool that everyone is trying to be perfect. And then they are not even studying.
Yeah, so one thing, like main thing for me is that people are not creating more because they don't want to create more. So they would like to create less. They are just hiding this from themselves. Mm-hmm. So people don't want really to create more. They are pretending to themselves that they would like to create more. This is the main thing. And then we are using this point of view about perfection. We need to be perfect. Everything needs to be perfect. We are using this so we don't need to create, and also we don't need to start creation. We don't need to start it, and we are using this point of view about perfection also, so we can destroy creation all the time because it's never perfect. So we can make our creation wrong.
Yes.
So you can always destroy it. So, and this like point of views about perfection are really something what we are using to destroy creation a lot, or that we are never really starting it. And the main reason for me is because we don't want to create more. Like everybody likes you more when you are creating less.
Because then no one is touching you.
So somehow like people like you more when you are creating less. Some kind of also more you judge yourself. Like more other people don't need to judge you because you are already doing the work. You know, so we are avoiding judgments of other people. So we are judging ourselves, we are destroying ourselves, so other people are going to judge us less. Very, very like cute.
Very smart, very human style.
Yeah. Cute and maybe not so bright unicorn. So like maybe like we are using human shit. We are unicorn putting shit on you, so other people don't shit you because you are already full of shit. Something like that. So
and
how much? Yeah. Yes.
and as you always say, the shit is warm, it's comfortable inside already, you're used to the smell.
Yeah. So how much are you avoiding creation so nobody is going to make you wrong, and how much you are making yourself wrong so you don't even start creation, and how many point of views about perfection are you using so you can make yourself wrong for whole eternity, so you never need to create anything.
You never have to start.
Yeah. So you can't be wrong because you don't start.
Yeah, and
How to avoid self-judgment? Sorry. How
yeah,
to avoid self-judgment then?
how to avoid self-judgment.
Yeah,
So
so that
like,
we are not full of shit.
so
I
the
really,
thing is, yeah, so
yeah,
who is doing the self-judgment if it's self-judgment? Who is doing it? So you are doing
We
it.
are doing it.
That
How
means
to change that?
you just stop doing it.
yes, and
So
I really like this tool. You can say to yourself, "Kaching." If you're judging yourself, you can use this tool too. Receive your
yeah,
own judgment.
We are so habitual to judge ourselves that, right now it has become an automated system. So
so
just
just
switch to
stop being a robot.
how?
I need to say it like this: stop being a robot. You need to stop being a robot. So the thing is, you don't need to buy that you have autoresponder system. Just choose and change it. You don't need to say that it's automatic. This is how you are creating yourself, that you don't need to consciously choose it. What if you are choosing it? What if you are creating this, that you are judging yourself? And it was also a question, how much you are judging yourself so other people don't need to do it. So you are doing job instead of other people. What we do, we are avoiding judgments of others. So what if you are even more afraid of judgments of others? That's why you are judging yourself.
Ouch.
Yes.
So what if you can allow yourself to receive judgments of other people? Whatever other people think about you.
Yes. I would love to.
And this is incredible for me. This is vulnerability for me. And this is also when you have your back, whatever shows up in your life. And you don't have your back only when you are successful.
Yeah, and it's also to honor yourself for what you are and the gift you truly are.
Like
Yes. Thank you so much.
what if you can be you, even if everybody is going to make you wrong on this planet? What if you can allow yourself to be this? And this is powerful, and this is incredible invitation. And this is creating so much.
What if you allow yourself to lose everyone?
And this is how you make everyone crazy on you.
See, that's true.
Everyone is already crazy.
Yes.
Just because they try to be normal.
So what else, Sophie?
Haris, can you talk about creation and actualization?
Oh, yes, I'm talking about this all the time. Can we talk about something else like hamburger, cola, French fries? So
Pizza.
life is a creation. So you can just be anything, and it never needs to be physically actualized. So you don't depend on physical actualization. And physical actualization is more like a surprise, more like a gift, and it doesn't need to be so much as a target. So you are being it, what you would like to be, you can be it, and life is creation by itself. So life is new all the time, life is changing all the time. You are creating all the time, even when you are not creating.
I agree. Oh, you look so cute.
Yeah, like probably you like horses and cows. Like you are from India, you
Horses.
like cows, so that's why you
Yeah,
like me now. This is
I like
marketing.
you anyway. I like you anyway.
So Sophie, what else? What else do we have?
Yeah, and also this avoiding judgment thing has also something to do with how often are we trying to be normal and to fit in everyone's reality.
Yeah, we said like in 3 sentences, we said so many things
Yeah.
already. Like it's crazy. So how much are you
Das ist
taking care?
wirklich.
How much are you taking care of people that you are creating less, so people are not going to judge you?
A
And what?
lot.
So why people are also judging us somehow when we are choosing differently than what they are choosing? They feel bad about themselves, so they feel like you are making them wrong. You are making their choices wrong when you are choosing differently. So people, when you are choosing more for yourself, people feel that you are making them wrong, so they feel bad about themselves, and then they need to judge you, they need to stop you, or they need to exclude you, they need to separate from you. They feel bad because you are creating more or differently than what they are choosing.
Yeah.
And they feel like you are making their choices wrong, that they are not choosing it. And if you are choosing less, you are making their choice to be less, you are making them right. So they like when you are choosing less. Choose less with us, choose be less, be invisible like we are, be the same. Like, why you are changing? Let's be the same for next 50 years, they're saying. Why
Yeah,
you
they
are
require
changing?
validation.
Yeah. So somehow to create more, you need to allow yourself to be wrong for other people. This is part of it. Some people are going to hate you and some people are going to be crazy on you. It's part of creation of more. It's part
Yeah.
of success.
And the one who are hating you, they actually love you. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Yeah, somehow like people who make you wrong, they are crazy on you. They like you too much. They are just not willing to receive from you. So they are making you wrong. So you don't need to be so much contribution to their life. So they can keep themselves the same. So when you are choosing more, you are amazing contribution to people, and people who are not willing to change with your change, they need to separate from you. They need to exclude you so they don't need to receive from you. Crazy.
Crazy reality, crazy people.
Yeah, life is really crazy. It's like opposite. Maybe there is a country where when people are empowering each other, like maybe it's New Zealand, even if sometimes people are killed also there. But like maybe there is some country when people are empowering each other to create more.
We are creating that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we have these classes, so we can create something different on this planet. Anything else? Any more question? Anybody?
Can I ask a
Sophie?
question?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so see, right now I'm not in a space where I'm not willing to receive judgment. I don't care about the judgment bit. What is coming in my way is my own control. Like I feel that okay, I need to put in so many hours in one creation, so I cannot start with another creation. So I have so many ideas, but I'm not implementing all of them because they're going to take so much time and I want to do it in a certain way, blah blah blah. How do I stop this?
You don't need to stop it, just enjoy it.
Yes, and you don't have to do just one thing. Just do it your way. Do it
So
with this,
yeah.
and this, everything is coming up.
So
Yes.
what if you can allow yourself to be even more insane? What can this create?
Yeah, and chaotic.
It's scary. It's scary. I feel like I'll lose control and then I won't be able to implement any of it properly.
Oh my God, that's a point of view. That's a conclusion. That's not a question. So how many conclusions are you using so you are never a question which would create too much? Like 10 billions? Oh my God. Like if you can sell every conclusion for €1, you can be a billionaire. Oh my God.
New business idea. Woohoo!
Now I need to move my head like this. So anything else, Sophie? What is another tool which people are using? Or we said already everything in 4 sentences.
I would also love to have billions, millions, trillions, godzillions.
Choose.
What else? What else?
But that's a funny thing. People are often asking for questions. What can I ask here? And for me, it's like some people are also using questions rather than to go into action. And they are, yes, and they are staying in the question and question and question instead of doing something. Haris? He's enjoying his
I was muted. So maybe they're using questions like a meditation, you know? They are meditating the question.
To calm them down, or what is it?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
So people are maybe meditating the question. They're doing meditation with the question. So they are waiting that something is going to come to their bedroom to surprise them.
Yes. Yes, Haris.
And still, like, questions are super powerful. Just maybe people are really just using them verbally and mentally. The question, something like that. So they are not really being it. For me, when you are being a question, you change the world.
Yes. But how often are they using it for an excuse not to create?
Yeah,
I'm in a question.
Like one tool which is very good for me to create more, not to create less, to create more, not to stop creation, is to have classes all the time. This is how I'm in the question all the time. I'm using tools all the time because I have classes all the time.
And we cannot think anymore. How often are we overthinking everything? We are thinking. And if you're creating so much, you have no time to think anymore. So what if the Indian ladies would stop thinking?
So this is really the thing, like how much of creation is happening just in your beautiful head. And this is also what I'm different than other people. I don't think, I just do it. Also, you can make yourself more busy, more creative, so you don't think so much. So sometimes you can move your ass just so you can move your ass, or you can change something just to change something. So
it's
you are
kind
not
of scary.
So you are not so much thinking about the change, just do some change. And what we think, like before choices, to choose something, we think that we need to do the right choice, and to do the good choice. So, and it doesn't work because it's better just to choose. With more choices, more possibilities, more awareness is coming. And if we are stopping ourselves, the choice needs to be right or good, then we are choosing too slow. So just choose, make it simple, relax. Some kind of, it's working better for creation if you are playing life, if you are not so serious.
Mm. How often are we judging our choices already? And we have
Or even choosing it.
Yes, exactly.
So some kind of, what would you choose if nothing is right, wrong, good or bad? And it's just choice. So with more choices, with more changing, you are more movable, you are more changeable, you are more flexible, and this is how you create more. More you are changing, more you can create more. And if you are slowing this changing, you are stopping creation. So one of the tools to stop creation is to avoiding of change. Yeah. So how much more can we change to create more?
Would you
What
say
total
that
changing can I be?
Yeah.
What total changing can I be today to create too much?
Or too less? We are in a different call where we are stopping creation. Yes,
Yeah. So how to create less? Yeah.
avoiding getting out of our comfort zone. We like it very comfortable. We
Oh
like
yeah. When
it stays the same.
when we can control everything, nothing can surprise us. Only then we are surprised that we are not surprised.
Yeah, that's a
Something like this
predicted
is
reality.
comfort zone. Yeah.
Yes, and
So
comfort zone.
so it's what is also in comfort zone. It's control. So we are trying to control everything. We would like to control everything, especially if you are a woman from India. We had already two in this conversation. So it's a lot of control. This is what people are doing. So this is how you create less, because to create more, you need to allow yourself to be surprised.
Yeah.
If you are controlling everything, if you need to make everything for sure, this is how you are recreating your past.
Yes.
Hi,
Haris, it's
I
just a
have a question
choice.
from Mexico. Can I do it?
Okay,
Mexico.
okay.
Okay, Carito Gutierrez is asking, how can I do it in order to anything cares me about creating at the time I'm creating, because I get very impatient to not to be received by everyone or by my family. That stress her out.
So can you translate one, like just more, can you say it in normal, just say it one again in a way that you understand, that we can understand,
Okay, she's asking, what can she do in order to not get stressed about not being received by everyone and by her family?
I don't understand the question. Probably it's like, we can just answer to the question, just like, you
Haris,
don't
can
need
I
to,
say something? I think she's talking about
yeah,
rejection.
yeah. So you don't need to be received by your family, and when somebody rejects you, they reject themselves. So this is elegant way how you get rid of people. So what if you are trying to get rid of your family and it works?
Yeah.
This elegancy of getting rid of people when they reject you. So you don't need to reject them because they are already rejecting you. So don't give a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about you. What the fuck? I hope the translation of this is going to work. Can we hear some more languages of this sentence which I just said? So don't give a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about you.
Yes. Allow yourself to lose your family.
And this is also manipulation, how people can be interested in you, is because when you are not interested, they are interested. If you go away, they are going to be interested. So in this reality, people never see what they have. They see what they had when they lose it. So family means that they need to lose you so they like you. There was like, I was watching one Japanese movie, and this young girl, she made a suicide. She said, I'm going to kill myself because people like you so much more when you die. When you are alive, nobody see you. They see you when you die. This is one of stupidities, insanities of this reality. People don't see what they have. So because they have you, you are not interesting. Try to go away.
Especially with your family.
Yeah. They are going to call Mexican police to find you, you know, with these big guns and big trucks.
And tell them that you're earning a lot of money. Then they will be maybe a little bit more interested in you.
Yeah, so when you are going to have money, also they are going to like you. This is another thing. So another way that family likes you is get the money.
Yes.
Especially in Mexico.
Yeah, and at the beginning you can just tell them that you receive a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's also
so
manipulation.
you can just pretend that you have money. Everybody likes you.
And then your family will be interested in what you are doing, and maybe they will ask what you are doing, and maybe they come to a session one day.
Yeah, if you are optimistic, very. But like maybe when you are going to be super successful, you will be happy that your family is not so much part of your life.
That they left already years ago. You will not have time for them anymore. So it's better you get rid of them very early.
Yeah, there is no logic in human life. So this is how is it? Sorry. Anything else? Yes?
Yeah, we have two questions on Portuguese. I will say in Portuguese first, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
About sobre não criar mais para não entrar numa rotina. Na obrigação da rotina. So how about when you stop creating so you don't get into a fixed routine?
What is the question?
How about when you stop creating so you won't get to a routine? No daily routine?
You have the daily routine when you don't create. If you create, there is no daily routine anymore. Daily routine cannot exist anymore. The daily routine is there where you are safe, and safe is not good. The safety place is not good. You're not creating when you are safe. Anything else?
We have another question from another person. Eu estou numa nova e grandiosa criação após várias falências. Qual o processo para sair do medo de fracassar? I am in this new place of great and glorious creation after a lot of bankruptcy. What's the process I can do to get rid of the fear of failing?
So what if we are not failing? Failing is also just a point of view we have. Failing is not really existing. It's an invention. So what if she just gave up too early? And what if she, or is it a he or a she? She?
She.
Yeah. So keep on creating. There is no fear. That's also an invention and a lie. We are telling us to stop creation. And in which head is she when she is afraid? In the head of her mother, maybe?
So like for everything what happened until now in your businesses, in your life, you don't need to say for anything failure. Like creation is full of failures.
Yeah.
If you would be successful in your first job that you were doing, in your first business, what would you do now? Maybe it was the best that you weren't so good in the first job, in the first business that you were doing. Like, I would work now in a factory. If I would be good for working in a factory, if I would be successful, I would now work in a factory. And then also, like, another job was cleaning the houses, the places. So if I would be good in cleaning, now I would clean buildings. So what if it was very good that you weren't successful until now, and something better is waiting for you?
Yeah, what's right about it?
What if success can be dangerous? You knew it. So the thing is, with failures, we are learning, we are getting more awareness. So it's never really a failure, because awareness is a profit that you get.
Yeah, and to fail is also a point of view. It's a judgment. What is success and what is failure? Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of, you decide that it's a failure. You don't need to see it as a failure. You can see it as interesting experience. So you don't need to make yourself or your creations wrong. Just ask for more and follow energy how to create more in your life.
Another question from Mexico. I hope to be clear with this. Sandra is asking, how to have more clarity in what I really want to create?
You don't need to have clarity, I would say. So there is your way of creation, and you can create also differently than anybody on this planet. So one of main things about creation is just have fun and relax. Enjoy life.
Mm.
You don't need to have any idea about how future might look like. You know that you are choosing to have more and more amazing future. How exactly it's going to look like it's not so important. So you are following energy to have more pleasure in your life, more amazing future, and just create it in your way. So what if you can just relax, you can have fun, you can play life, and this is how you create amazing things. And you are also amazing invitation when you are having fun. When you are serious, maybe you are not so amazing invitation. So this can be one of the tools to be serious. Oh my God. We have one more tool to be serious. So people are serious. People, when they would like to create more, what they do, they get serious.
Mm.
And this is how they stop creation. So they get serious, they get serious, they get serious. So never get serious, okay? You can pretend sometimes that you are serious.
As a
Okay,
manipulation.
yeah, to manipulate somebody, and that's it. Play seriousness. So what is your way of creation? So have fun. Also, like, what you are being is going to grow. So if you would like to create future when you are having a lot of fun, start today to have fun. So this fun can grow.
Yes, and
So
it can change. The thing you loved yesterday to create doesn't have to be the same today. So also this is a process which is changing.
Yeah. So what if you like the most amazing question or tool that we are using in Access, what if you know? What if you already know it? So whatever you would like to create in your life, what if you exactly know how to be it, what to do and how to create it? And what if you can trust your knowing more, and there is your unique way how you can create really amazing and beyond things, and just follow your knowing, trust your knowing, trust yourself. And you are different, so you don't need to follow others. Follow yourself to create something new, to create something unique on this planet. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? So be this uniqueness. one of the tools to create too much is to be different and to be like, what difference can I be today to create too much? So people, the tool to stop creation is people are avoiding to be different than others. People would like to be same like others. So this is the tool to avoid creation, to stop creation. So one of 10 tools is be the same like others, okay? Wait that other people are going to do it and choose it, and then you can do it. So to create more, yeah,
my favorite
more, yeah, to create more, you can ask yourself, what difference can I be? So allow yourself to be something that is totally new on this planet. And how much can this create? What is this creating in your life? How much pesos can you get for this? Anything else?
Haris, can I ask a question from the Arabic chat? I think maybe it's already asked. It's how can I stop the self-judgment?
Oh my God.
1 minute, I want to translate the question.
Okay. So I can explain to you how you can stop self-judgment. So what is self-judgment is sex. Okay, judgment is sex. Judgment is sex from this reality. The only sex what you can get is judgment. And then what is self-judgment is masturbation. So whenever you are self-judging yourself, you are masturbating. So stop masturbation.
Just have sex.
You need to stop self-judgment because this is masturbation. It's not allowed. This is how you explain it to Arab people. It's not allowed to do self-judgment. It's masturbation if you self-judge yourself. So stop. Like when you are sitting in front of TV, put your hand here, okay? Because if your hand is here, it's already dangerous. Okay? So watch TV always like this. This is how you stop self-judgment.
This is how you stop masturbation.
Or also always watch TV with your mother.
And grandmother.
Yeah, so this is the tool.
No, Haris, then there won't be any global creation.
Yeah, so this is how you stop self-judgment. Okay. I hope that this is translatable, you know, because maybe they have the same word for masturbation and for eating, you know, and maybe they can't translate it in some languages. Ju.
Maybe the mother is sitting next to her.
Yeah. So do you know how do you say masturbation in Arabic?
I have just Googled it. Oh, okay.
Like it's like this. Sex is and masturbation is and anal sex is now you know how to translate it. So next questions. Who is without brain now?
Yes, we have a German question. I will read it in German first.
Yay!
Nach einigen Access-Kursen hat sich in letzter Zeit bei mir sehr vieles getan. Mein Business interessiert mich nicht mehr. Sehr überraschend für mich. Ich weiß, hier ist eine Veränderung, etwas Neues entsteht. Ich bin ständig in der Frage, aber ich fühle mich so wie in einem völlig leeren Raum. Nichts ist da, nichts kann ich fassen. Es fühlt sich nicht schlecht an, aber es ist komisch, jetzt einfach abzuwarten. Was kann ich tun? Okay, after taking some access classes, a lot of things have changed in the few weeks. But my business isn't interesting for me anymore, and that surprises me, and I don't know what to do. It's I don't know what is changing. It's I'm in the question all the time, but it feels like being in an empty room. So nothing's there, and I can't grab anything. What can I do?
So this is something what can happen during the changing. And when you go to more questions, you can make some kind of changing easier. So what is going on? Like different possibilities are coming. Your life is changing. So just ask for more and follow energy, what you can create. And you don't need to destroy.
We can't hear you, Haris.
Okay, you don't hear me, really?
I hear you very well.
Okay, so you don't need to destroy past possibilities. You don't need to destroy these businesses. Just change businesses and give them to somebody else also. So there are people for who this job can be. There are people for who this job can be more pleasurable. So just give job to new people and find new possibilities for yourself. And this is just like now it's little weird because you change so much in a short time. Later you learn with more access, you learn that you are changing all the time. So everything is changing all the time, and changing starts to be natural in your life. Okay, so just ask for more, enjoy turbulences, and just go to next access class. This is what I would recommend you also from my experience. Just go forward. Okay, most of the people can hear me. Maybe these people who can't hear me, we are talking about them at the moment.
Maybe they are watching television with their mother and grandmother.
Yeah. So somebody is writing also in the chat, but they can't hear me that I'm saying this. So anything else? Sophie would like to say something. How was this creation for you, Sophie? I have a question for Sophie.
Which one? This one?
Can I
Okay.
ask a question, please?
Yes.
I tried it in English. I have to take some decisions, but it's for me very difficult because they are very hard for me, and I have every time doubts that it is wrong, the decision, and I ask every time, is the decision right or wrong? What can I do that I change this thinking?
I would say stop thinking. Whenever you are going to think you are going to create a problem, just jump out from your beautiful head. Just jump out, like, you know, like swimming. So how to jump out from head? You know, I can share something. So what we do? So one of the tools how to create more, like how to stop creation, is start to think. Okay, Sophie, we have this tool now. Start thinking. Okay, think. This is how you stop creation. So how to create more? Jump out from your beautiful head. Okay, it's beautiful head, and still you don't need to be there all the time. And how to jump out from head is to enjoy your body more. What we have body, we have this beautiful planet. So when you are walking, just walk with your body on earth. Don't think about walking. Okay, and what you do with your body, enjoy it with your body. So when you are eating, when you are drinking, when you are swimming, when you are walking, when you are whatever you are doing, when you are breathing, when you are watching, listening, like smelling, enjoy it with your body. So be more body and less thinking. And this is how, like, we are here on this planet to enjoy this planet with our body. This is the main thing why we have body, why we have earth. We are not here to think about it. We are here to enjoy it. So enjoy more with your body and think less, okay? And it's really amazing tool to create more. Whenever you start to think, just stop thinking, okay? Just stop it, because what is going on, what people are doing, they are thinking like how much you are thinking for whole day, and you are changing things in your life, and you didn't go anywhere, you didn't do anything. Nothing really changed You are just changing mathematical functions in your head. So just start thinking, okay?
Okay.
So and like, what can I play? What can I play today? Can you write this somewhere? What can I play today? What can I play today? This is something what you can repeat every day, all the time, especially when you start the day. What can I play today? And what would I play? What would I play if I can play anything? If I can play anything, what would I play? So are you more interested?
And that's a funny thing, because she starts already to judge her choice without taking the choice, without doing the choice.
Yeah.
So what if you also don't judge your choice? It's just an interesting experience. It's never good or bad.
Yeah. So somehow with this thinking, we are stopping ourselves, and we are not choosing, we are not changing, we are not creating anything.
Yeah.
And like, how to create more is that you are changing, choosing, moving more. So more you allow your life to be changeable and that you are changeable, more you can create. So choose or change or move just for the movement of it, just for the changing of it, just for the choosing.
And how often are we using thinking to wait to choose?
Yeah, so that we are never choosing it really.
Yes.
And so with these, people are making themselves slower and slower and slower, and this is how you are creating less. So to create more, you need to move more. You need to allow yourself to like change all the time. Something like that. Don't choose, don't change.
And if you stop your creation, that's actually the part which is stressful, also for your body. This is the thing which gives you a hard time. If everything is so solid and you're not moving with your creation, then you're also not moving with your body. And that is the thing where people pretend to have burnouts and stuff like that, or being totally stressed.
So how also we are stopping creation is when we are trying to create for other people. So like, when did you decide that you need to create for other people? How much you were creating your life for your parents? And what is going on when we are creating life for other people? Many times we are lost. We don't know exactly how to do it. And also these people are never happy. You know, like, you can't satisfy them. So how much you don't know what to create, because you need to create in a right way for other people. Because when we are really creating in our way, and when you are really creating what you would like to create, somehow you just know how to do it. It's really incredible when your life is really yours. When you are creating in your way, it can be crazy with fun and joy and easy, really. And when you are creating in reality of other people, when you are creating in universes of other people, so when you are creating for others, like many people are creating for their parents somehow, and everybody here, you can ask yourself, how much of your life is still for your parents? This is where you are lost, because you need to create for rightness of others, and for rightness of others that you need to create, you need to judge yourself and creation all the time. So how much of your life until now was for your parents? And what if you don't need to create this? So everything, all this brought up for everybody. Can we make a cleaning statement now? Everyone, all this brought up. Yeah. Right, wrong, good, bad, so what if you don't need to create for other people anymore? What if their universe is just too small for you and it's too much full of conclusions? So you can create more from your awareness, from your possibilities, and not from the rightness of other people. And what can this create? And it's opening amazing space when really when you are creating in your way, you are opening yourself to space where you are creating with everything on this planet, and everything is creating with you. And when you are creating for other people, for rightness of other people, like for our parents, then you are creating for their brain, because their rightness, their point of view is their brain. And what we do when we are creating for their brain, we duplicate their brain, and also we kill our body, we stop our life. Interesting choice.
Indeed.
Let's not judge this now, so let's be interesting point of view about this. Interesting point of view.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, it's funny choice, really. Like, how do you do it? Maybe like how incredible you are that you can do it, you know. Like, to judge yourself, you need to really do it every day, all the time, you know. Oh my god, that's not so easy. So like what I say, like, more you are fucked up, what if you are even bigger master of creation, so you can be so fucked up? Because what if it's not so easy to be fucked up? It's a hard job, and creation is too easy. So how much you are master of creation when you are creating less? Da-da-da.
Ta-da! Everything that is times a gazillion. Bottom pog.
Bottom pog.
Sophie, sorry, go ahead. I'll wait.
So I wanted to say that I'm on the bike in my job now. I hope that my boss is not going to be too angry because I'm riding a bike during my job. But it's safe, I can't get corona here. I'm hiding from corona.
Nina, what was it?
Hi, thanks, Sophie and Haris. I've been so much more the way I want things to be. I've been going forward with, I sing, I've been going forward with that. I have a recording session coming up, and I've been dancing and doing all these things that I really like to do. And you could hear that, and I needed an and instead of a but.
It's a but.
Yet, I still seem to be, part of me is intent on destroying my body. So I still have all these symptoms of, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease years ago, and I never bought it really, but part of me must have, because I still have the symptoms. And most of the time I feel like I'm not thinking about it at all. My body doesn't take it seriously at all. But then when when the symptoms are obvious, they're almost impossible to avoid, and they're getting, quote, worse, unquote.
What are you? Can I ask you a question here?
Sure.
What are
Go
you?
ahead.
What are you aware of?
That's a very good question. I know it's not mine.
Who does it belong to?
Well, it makes a lot of people happy, even dead people, if I'm not, if I'm just small and old and ugly.
Okay, do you want to send it back to all these people?
Well, I've done this. I've done this at least 300, no, maybe 500 times. Do I want to send it back?
Yeah. What is trouble with bodies? When we have a trouble with our body, what if this is how much you are choosing too little? How many problems with your body are you creating because you are choosing less for yourself?
I thought I was choosing more.
What can you choose now? What can you allow yourself to be now, so you can have total ease with your body? What can you choose now? What can you allow yourself to be now, so you can have total ease with your body? So we can open to this energy. I can ask you one more question. Like, can you change the world?
Yes.
So can you open to this energy? How much are you avoiding to change the world because you would like to kill 100,000 people first, and then who don't deserve it, and then you can change the world.
They deserve to die.
Yeah, pod and pox. So what if you can allow yourself to be this, what is killing these people at the same time? So everywhere you decided killing is a bad thing, would you like to uncreate this for that?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to be the killing energy more.
So how much are you killing your body so you don't need to be a killer that you can truly be?
That's probably it. A lot, a megaton. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I even work. The musicians I work with deserve to be castrated half the time. You know, they're great and they listen, and they're kind of jerks, and because they're musicians maybe. So I really want to be in that. I'm really, see, I have to get really sexy to do this singing thing. Yeah. And the guy the person that I'm working with mostly now is he listens great. He's great to play with, but he almost like he has a barrier to receiving anything, sort of energetically otherwise, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And I really like to castrate all of them. I mean, I don't really.
The thing is, yeah, what means sexy? It means energetical contribution. And how much your energetical contribution in your life, and nobody was receiving it.
A megaton.
So, and they don't need to receive it, and they can receive what they decide that they would like to receive. And still you can be invitation and you can be contribution. What if you don't need to be only what people can receive? You can be what they can receive, and you can be more at the same time. So how much, when you are trying to contribute to people, you make yourself smaller to what they can receive?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Instead of being you at the same time. So this is something what we do in our life. When we are being something, we are trying to be just this. What if whatever you are being is just part of you, so you can be more things at the same time? What if with every person on this online class, you can be different energy? So we have at the moment, let's say how many people? At the moment, 170. And there are people also who are going to watch this recording, and there are people also who are on other languages. So let's say, what if you can be contribution now to thousands of people who are going to listen to this, and you can allow them that they are receiving from you? And what if you can be it now? So, like, do you get that it's too little for you? So what if you can be contribution to millions of people? Wow, I see a mouse. Really?
Little.
So what if you can be contribution to millions of people? So you can allow millions of people to receive from you. There's a mouse here. Okay. So what if you can allow millions of people to receive from you? So you can open yourself to this energy and allow yourself to lose yourself. So you are being millions of people, and you don't need to be anything separated. Okay?
She's right.
And what if there's still one of them that I play with sometimes? It's almost like he's determined to knock me out of it. And yeah, it's not conscious. It's not conscious.
Like the thing is, we don't need to make creation, contribution, receiving. We never need to make it personal. So okay. It's not about this person. It's not about you.
Thank you. Right.
You are being it. You are being something what is beyond personal, what is beyond definition of people. So you don't need to define another person. You don't need to define yourself. Creation is something beyond. It's never personal. whenever you are making creation personal, you are stopping it. Whenever you are making receiving personal, you are stopping it. Whenever you are making contribution personal, you are stopping it. You are just being it, and you are interesting point of view about how much they are receiving. So how much are you trying to judge their receiving, and how much judgments of their receiving is not yours, it's from them. So
yeah, it's probably from them. It feels, I get stuck in there's this,
yeah,
that,
so
I guess I react.
So the thing is, when we are creating with people, we buy their judgments about themselves, and we think that they are our judgments about ourselves.
Yeah, thank you, that's it.
This is like when you are creating with somebody, you are aware of their universe, and because you are not aware that you are aware, you think that it's yours. And this is creating fucked up universes with people. And thank you for your question, Nina, and see you soon in New York.
Thank you, Sophie.
Maybe Sophie is also coming after these conversations.
I didn't hear what you said.
Of course.
I didn't hear you.
Maybe Sophie is also coming because we have so interesting conversations. Like, I wonder what is going to be 3D body class in New York.
Oh yeah, it's going to be intense.
Yes.
Life changing. Life changing.
Life changing.
Oh, life changing.
You got to practice your New York accent. That's pretty good.
Maybe I need to drink. Maybe I need to have some New York drink so it can be better. You know, what are you drinking in New York usually?
Gin.
Gin. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably after. That's why you are maybe speaking like this, because it's gin. You know, like gin. Because mouth is going like this. Oh my gin. So see you in New York. Sophie, anything else? Thank you, Nina. Yeah.
When is
Anything
New
else?
York? When is New York?
It's published date is on 2nd part of September.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's still possible theoretically that borders are going to open. So anything else, Sophie? We are slowly finishing. How is this class for you?
It's amazing.
Hi.
It's such a cool class. Yes.
There's a question from Portuguese. Hello, I have cancer. What questions should I do?
So ask your body. This is the main question. Another question is you don't need to buy a diagnose. So also, like when you ask your body about cancer, body don't understand, because that cancer is diagnosed from people. Cancer is not something what is going on in the body. So you ask your body, we have these 4 questions, which are already in foundation class. Body, what is this? Body, what can we do with it? Body, can we change it? And how can we change it? And cancer is many times connected how much you are not choosing to be alive. So maybe you can recognize where in your life you were interested to die. Something like this. And what if you can change this? What if you can be more interested in this planet? So like if you have more of people like me or Sophie on this planet, are you more interested to stay longer with Earth? So come to play with us. And maybe we can create something. So it's really like many times we are not interested to have life. And what we are creating with these classes, why we have these classes, is to make more people interested to be alive. Like if you have life which is not interesting for you, of course you are not interested. So what if we can create life in a way that you say, wow, this is my life, and you are enjoying it, 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 and it can be so much full of pleasure that you are really not interested to stop it. Okay, so like, how much can I have fun today? What would I do if I can do anything? What can I play today if I can play anything? And these questions are changing everything in body. If you are having fun, if you are playing with your body is changing everything. Okay, so what if you can choose to be more alive? What if you can choose to create your life in a way that is really amazing for you? And how much you were choosing to create life for other people, so you created the cancer with your body to stop it. You know that the only thing that can stop you is maybe some serious sickness. The only thing that you can use for a wake up, this is like how much you are creating this so you can wake up, because it needs to be hard enough that you change. So how much you are pushing yourself to change with cancer. Who is creating cancer in your body and how much you are creating it, because this is the only way how you can push yourself to change something in your life. It needs to be hard enough. And thank you for your
sickness
question.
is also one tool of how to stop creation.
Yeah. So people are rather sick than to create something.
Yes.
Or sickness is the only thing what they can create in their life, because they don't dare to create more or something different. So sickness can be also excuse. This is my friend now.
I was wondering, is it you or is there a real cow?
Real tractor. Real road. It's real road. We are in real, like, we are having a real life here. Look. So, Sophie, what can you say for them? We need to slowly finish this class. How was this class for you? Was it uncomfortable?
Yes, it's totally uncomfortable, but I love it. Yeah, creation is always uncomfortable, but with all these tools we have in access, you can have really this lightness, and that's what I love. And also that you are becoming interested in being uncomfortable with you and with your creation and with your life. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I'm very grateful for this class, especially to you, Sophie, and for all these creations that we had together in last months and years.
Yes.
And what else can we create? And we have also like more classes together also next month. So I wonder what can show up. And thank you all these translators and all participants. And see you soon.
Thank you, Haris. Thank you, translators, and thanks to all of you.
Thank you, Wilma. Thank you.
See you soon in person.
Thank you, Haris. It was great to
Thank
translate
you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Haris.
Bye.
Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, bye.
Obrigada, Haris, do Brasil. Beijo.
Super, muchas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you from China.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Grazie.
Thank you, Haris. Thank you, everyone.
Grazie.
Bye.
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 Ok, obrigada.